I'm a religious man, thus I consider this smile holy. Alright, it's now time for me to talk about the Achilles heel of this console. The one component holding it back. The CPU. There's a lot of misunderstandings about the truth about the CPU, but I will explain them right now. It's actually two quad-core AMD Jaguars. Jaguar is a low-end CPU. We're talking about something that's mainly to be used for like ultrabooks and to compete with Intel's Atom line of processors. Um, Combined, both quad-core Jaguar clusters give a total floating point performance of 102 gigaflops. In comparison, the PS3 cell with the power processing element and the 6 SPEs gave a combined total of 155 gigaflops. 53 gigaflops more. Each Jaguar core is 1.6 gigahertz, single threaded, and each thread actually gets a little power boost because the threads themselves all get an extra level 2 cache of 32 kilobytes and level 1 32 kilobytes. But to level that off, each Jaguar core does have 512 kilobytes of level 2 cache RAM. And on top of that, they are all CISC processors, complex instruction set computing. But on the other hand, in comparison to the PS3 cell, not only was there a brute force power advantage of 3.2 gigahertz, but the SPEs themselves had the advantage of being streaming processors. That, of course, came with the difficulty of working on the cell processor because the SPEs were data hungry. And you need to keep feeding them large amounts of data constantly to make sure they weren't idle. But in the end, each Jaguar core in comparison, in reality, even though they are CISC processors with out of order executions, in reality, they're only slight. Each 1-to-1, each Jaguar core is slightly more powerful than one Jaguar core is more powerful than one PowerPC 750 core in the Nintendo Wii U. Luckily, there's 8 of them. But a smart thing Sony did, which I explained in the GPU video, is the 18 unified compute units that can be used on the CPU to alleviate any stress in any kind of physics or computing, for AI and stuff. So that's a good thing. But nevertheless, a low-level mobile CPU is basically at the heart of this console. But in the end, we'll still see what the PS4 can provide in the years to come. This is Jules1, the Homeless Gamer, signing out.